Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Hood Table one more again for another video. Welcome back, hoodies. Make sure you please like and subscribe. It's me, Tanya, your girl. And also we have the beautiful Sislo as well on here, who is driving, but she is listening and she will comment here and there as well while we're doing this live. And of course, I'm going to be dropping this little nasty piece of stanky link just in case anybody else wants to jump on. Okay. But yes, come on in, get yourself comfortable. Happy day after Valentine's. I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day, regardless of if you had a boo or if you didn't have a boo. I hope you guys all enjoyed your Valentine's Day. What's up, Demetra? Hey, Mitra. What's up, Deanna? Hey, Deanna Boo. I can't wait till you get started planning your little weekend shindig down there in the SIP so I can participate. But yes, they are saying good morning, Sislo. I got some things I want to discuss this morning. Some of y'all already know about the situation that's been going on with Bambi Doe and with Intrinsic. Even though she wasn't part of this court case, she tried to be, I believe, or at least tried to bring up her own court case, but that didn't work out too well. But I think she's going to try again. If you don't first succeed Intrinsic love, try again. Okay. But yeah, with Jay Dunn, who I call Jay Dizzle, and Bambi Doe. Just want to make sure everybody knows what's going on with that. And then we wanted to do a little commentary on what the Larry Nelson has to say about the return of VS. Okay. And again, if anybody wants to jump on the link and do a little, speak your little commentary or opinions, please feel free. And of course, if anybody wants to be a blessing to the Hood Table, the Cash App is running across the bottom of the screen, and Sislo's Cash App is under her name as well. So let's jump right into it. Jay Dunn, as most of us know, has been known to dox. She's been known to post pictures of people, children, exes, posting their pictures of their body, things like that online, which a lot of us know you shouldn't really do. You shouldn't really do. People already know also that YouTube is getting more stricter on their platform with a lot of things that we are doing as well. And as far as these laws are concerned about bullying and harassment, cyberbullying, revenge porn, all those type of things, yeah, we could get in a lot of trouble for doing that. I don't know why some people think we can't, but that's, to me personally, I would never do nothing like that. But I also don't send pictures to anybody else because I don't want nobody, and it don't matter what my body part look like or what it gives, what it gives, what it don't give. I'm not sending nothing to nobody. I don't care if we married. I ain't putting shit in your phone. No text, no email. You see this body when you get home from work. You can have it all night long. But because, shit, sometimes you break up and motherfuckers want to do that revenge shit. Y'all know how it goes. But anywho, in Jay Dunn's case, and thank you for telling them to like the doggone video. And there's the Cash App again. Thank you, Deanna. And what's up, Detached myself, Miss Hogg, and everybody else who's watching and tuning in. So, as far as Jay Dunn's criminal case, it was the state of Florida against Jay Dunn, Jasmine Dunn. It was a misdemeanor. It was a misdemeanor. The charges were first-degree misdemeanor, sexual cyber harassment. The offense date was September 15, 22. And the filing date was 12/5/22. Hold on one second. Yeah, it looks like Bambi Doe filed at 12/5. Yep, I'm just looking at the picture here. 12/5/22. So the court, 12/15. Yes, yeah, I was right. 12/5. Yeah. So the offense date was 9/15/22 last year, and Bambi Doe, or the court filed it on December 5th, 22. And Jay Dunn was supposed to go to court today, right? So Mr. Rack, we know he went to jail yesterday. Went to court yesterday. He didn't get no bail. That brother got to be in there for about at least another month or so. No, I think his next court date is the 27th. So he got to be in there to the 27th at least with no bail. Then we have Jay Dunn's case that some people have been following, and she went to court today. Now, her court session could not be streamed live, but Shelly, thank you, Shelly S. Hutchinson, she had some people, some contacts, some connections, who were able to go to the court date and sit in and take notes and bring us back the tea. So whoever your court reporter is that went down there to Seminole County Court, tell her we said thank you. Tell her we said thank you. And I know people were donating cash apps to the court reporter, because she had a long drive to go down there. And, she want to maybe stop and get lunch, refill her gas tank, pay her for her time. So, and I think that is really nice what they did. I think that is really nice, taking up some cash apps for her. So, yeah, because, this kind of stuff that we want to get information on, there are some YouTubers, some social media gurus who can go everywhere. Some of them don't have real jobs. And I hate to say real jobs, because some YouTubers, content creators, that is their real job. Being on social media, having a platform is their real job. But y'all know what I mean. They don't have like a 9 to 5. So they can travel around the world and go to all these court dates, like the R. Kellys, the Bill Cosbys, the Tasha K's and Cardi B's. They can fly around the world and go to all these court dates. But we can't do that. So again, thank you, Shelly, and whoever your court reporter is, for bringing back the tea. So now, and you said, what's up, a view? Hit the link, a view, if you want to. What's up, Colette? What's up, Miss Cruiser? Y'all know y'all more than welcome to hit the link if y'all want to and join me and Sislo. So the charges again were for cyber harassment, basically cyberbullying, cyber harassment, and we know that she was posting pictures and showing people's body parts. Now, I heard Intrinsic say that, I saw Intrinsic say that she had tried to also get charges pressed on Jay Dunn, but for some reason they said because Jay Dunn didn't show like her private parts, or she had the private parts covered up, that is why her charges didn't stick. But then I heard from Shelly that Bambi Doe's pictures, Jay Dunn had an X or something across her, privates, but those stuck. So I'm not sure how that goes, but people were telling Intrinsic, try again. If first you don't succeed, try again. Maybe it'll stick next time. And then we also heard how the judge or the courts or the prosecutor, whoever, during this trial or whatever, they were investigating and they were watching Jay Dunn since last year, like watching her videos and stuff. I'm like, child, you don't never know who's watching us on here. Y'all don't never know. Y'all already know the government. The government be watching. Come on now. The YouTube has changed over like the last 10 to 15 years. And it's not like it used to be where everybody come over here and it's just tutorials and how to fix this, how to cook that, how to make your face look like this. It done turned into something totally different now. And even though YouTube, I'm sure, enjoys getting paid, or 35, now 45% of all the money that we take in, they still are trying to get stricter on the rules on here so it just don't be a free for all and we just continue to do all kind of fuck shit on here. But so Intrinsic Let us know, girl. Let us know if you gonna file them charges. Somebody says send it to the prosecutor. They said send it to the prosecutor, whoever prosecuted this case. And I don't know, call, write a letter, have everybody write letters. I know Shelly and other people were writing letters for this case between Bambi and Jay Dunn. I don't know what Shelly put in her letter, but she said she did know that the judge or read it. The courts read it. She said they sent her back a copy with the court stamp on it. So she know it was read. She knows it was received. So, as far as what Jay Dunn did, she knows it was wrong. We all knows it was wrong. I hope she really learned a lesson from this because, we all grown here. We all grown here. And it doesn't take somebody with 11 degrees. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you're not supposed to post people pictures on here and show their body parts. Like, Jay Dunn, you didn't even like when they posted a picture of your booty. And you were fully clothed. You were talking about filing charges or seeing if you can get a lawsuit or something for them. They posted, and it wasn't just your booty, it was your whole body. But of course, a lot of us focus on the butt because you do got a badonk back there. But you was upset about QB or whoever who took that picture of you fully dressed when you was down there at the show. Then you post pictures of women, naked pictures showing their body parts. Like, that's like a million times worse. That's like a million times worse. But, I hope she learned her lesson and won't do this ever again. She does have some fines she has to pay. She do have 1 year probation. They said that her community service was supposed to be like 50 hours, but since she does not live in the state of Florida, they told her that she can buy that out. I didn't even know you could do that kind of stuff. I did not know that you could buy out community service and things like that. But they said if she buys it out, it's like $10 per hour. And since they gave her 50 hours, then it's going to be like $500. That's basically what it's going to be, $500. And then there was like $440 something of court fines. So basically, to buy out her community service and the court fines, it's basically like $1,000. It's like $1,000. So is that a lot of money? Yeah, to some people it is. To some people it is. Probation for a year. That seems to be that seems to be about the right amount of time, for me. That, I don't work in the courts or nothing like that. But that seems like a decent amount of time, a year probation. If she breaks that probation, which I hope she wouldn't, but I don't know if they'll make her go to jail or how that would work out. But right now she's on probation for a year. And they said that they were trying to work that out, have her orientation for probation. The same thing Rob Rack was supposed to be getting to before he got locked up again, before he got to his orientation. So Jay Dunn, don't post no pictures, don't post shit on there before your orientation. Go down to your orientation, find out all the stipulations and all that for your probation. Get that all set up. Take your ass back to Atlanta, or wherever you from in Atlanta. I heard Shelly say the city that she lives in, but I wasn't paying too much attention. But as far as Jay Dunn, there was a court reporter down there, not a real reporter, just somebody that Shelly knows who had went there. She stood in a gap, y'all. She stood in the gap, took one for the team, drove all the way down there, and reported back to Shelly and reported back to her platform, and let her know that she basically told her what she had on. She looked like she was dressed in some regular clothes, nothing too fancy and smancy, for court or anything. They said she had a book bag. She was wearing a book bag. And I don't know if y'all remember Patra, but they did say that she had her dreads hooked up like Patra used to do back in the day. And when Shelly asked the court reporter, did she look like nervous? Did she look like frazzled or, anything like that. And the court reporter said she did look a little shook up. She did look a little shook up. And I mean, who wouldn't be? You in court for a whole cyber sexual harassment, cyber bullying. Like, this stuff can be on your record for a very long time. A very long time. Yeah, Bab, what's up, Bab? And what's up, She Power Forward? But yeah, Shelly did say that she's not supposed to say Bambi's name online. As far as I know, there were people asking questions like, is she going to get to keep her YouTube channel? Is she going to get kicked off of social media like VS was for 3 years? We didn't hear anything about nothing like that, but they did say that she had to delete 2 URLs. Does that mean that there's some videos up there that she still had the pictures on Bambi, those pics? Or she was just dragging her or degrading her. I don't know. Y'all know how J Dunn is. I don't know exactly what's on the videos, but they did say that she had to delete 2 URLs. Now, Shelly was like, well, I wonder, does that mean she have to delete 2 videos or if she has to delete 2 YouTube channels? That's what we gonna find out. So if we, at the end of this day or by the end of this week or whatever, if J Dunn's channels are still up, then most likely the judge did not say she has to delete her channels. And then it would, mean most likely it was just some videos that the judge wanted her to delete. But you said the gift that keeps on giving. Child, tell it. Some people on here, the gift that keeps on giving. You said it was time J Dunn got a reality check because her behavior ain't normal. I'm glad. Hopefully she learns. And that's what some people were saying earlier, like, is she going to learn? Did she learn? Really? I don't know, child. I don't know if she really learned. I don't know. Some people, they got a buff. They look at Rob Rack. You would have thought that fool learned, right? You would have thought that fool learned when he went to jail several weeks back and got hemmed up, locked up, and got out. He got out. Turned back around less than 36 hours, 24 hours, whatever it was, and got his ass back locked the fuck up. Back locked the fuck up. So, J Dunn, I don't know. Maybe she'll go live and she'll let us know if she learned, if she's going to change, if she's going to do better. I don't know. She's been really quiet about this case. And from what I heard, she had told, I heard on Shelly's panel that J Dunn had said people was going to owe her apologies and shit after this. And, J Dunn, she had threw my name into her live like a week or so ago because I did make a video saying, J Dunn, unprivate that video so I can do commentary on what you had to say, because that's when she had came out and she was talking about the situation a little bit. And she wasn't giving too much though, but she deleted the live or privated the live as soon as she was done. And me, I'm the type of person who sometimes come into a live and I rewind all the way back to the beginning so I can see what has been going on. But I couldn't watch the whole live. So, but it was just a joke. I didn't really mean it, J Dunn. It was just like, hey, and delete. You can't tell people to delete, to unprivate their lives. That's their channel. That's their videos. I was just being funny. I was just being funny about telling her to take it off private or whatnot. But she was like, nah, people want me to talk about it. People want to get on my channel. People want me to jump on their platforms. And I did offer her an invitation to come on the platform and talk about it. She declined. Matter of fact, I think she declined everybody because people were telling her, jump on the platform, J Dunn. You always want to jump on somebody's platform and talk, but now you don't want to jump on nobody's platform and talk. So she could be like Jay Wilson, who, got asked to jump on James' platform the other day. And he turned around and got on his own platform, but You know, that's Jay Wilson. He gonna get his coins, his clicks, and his views. Coin keep me near. So, you know, we kind of had a feeling that he wasn't about to jump on his platform last night. That wasn't about to happen. But what do you think about everything that's going on with the Jay Dunn trial? Do you really think that you guys, and I'm asking Sislo and you guys, do y'all think that Bambi Doe really got justice? Because I saw a poll earlier, and I didn't drop no poll. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to know what y'all thoughts on it because to me, I mean, even if she does have to write her a nice, nasty piece of apology letter, that ain't enough justice for me. I mean, she might have to pay $1,000 to the court and on probation for a year, but that ain't justice for me. If you put my naked body parts on there, I'm on some. I want to get paid. Jay Dunn down there writing for BET and all kind of other TV shows and TV platforms and all this kind of stuff. She making some good money, I think. But I mean, even if it wasn't Jay Dunn, I'm being funny when I say that. But even if it wasn't Jay Dunn, I mean, ain't you supposed to get some money out of something like that? Can't you sue him for something? I mean, or do she got to go to court? Do she have to go to? Because this was criminal, right? So do that mean like if she wants to get paid, she has to take her to civil? Is that what that means? Like take her to Judge Judy or Judge Joe Brown or you know somebody like that. Now that would be interesting, wouldn't it? If she took her to like a TV show court case or court show, and then we all
Yeah,
could
I'm
watch
pretty
it.
sure that would be interesting, but what, how much would it accomplish, I'm not sure. But when you say that, did she get justice? I would say that she got a response from the judicial system. So, in so many ways, she might not have gotten what she wanted, but she got something. And my thing is that at some point in time, without jumping ahead of you, at some point in time, everybody got to realize that you can't just do anything you want to do on social media and there not be consequences to it. And I mean, it's like we should have learned from the mistakes of so many other people that have gone before, even Jay Dunn, that, you know, at some point in time, you can be litigated, for some of this foolishness. And I mean, look at the situation that Iraq is going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether we agree or disagree with the process or whatever the reasonings were behind it, and
Hold on, sis.
you
So do
know,
you have your window down?
huh?
Do you have your window down?
No, girl, no, I'm in my jet. I'm in my rocket ship.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my rocket ship. You know,
Okay.
when you're traveling, and then but I don't, some
So
I
you
don't know
sound
about.
good right now. You sound real good right
Yeah, that's because I'm holding the phone way up here. But at
now.
the
Okay,
same
okay.
time, when you're traveling through different counties and stuff here, it's a hands free,
Right,
so
right.
you
I
can't
got
have
you.
it.
I got
So
you.
when I sit the phone back down, it sound more distant. So yeah, that's the
Okay.
situation. But at any rate, yeah, I just think at some point in time, people are gonna have to learn their lessons and just stop doing what they're doing. And at this, it might cost her to the tune of $1,000, but at this point in time, she knows that she can be litigated in the future if she does something else like this. She knows that she can be prosecuted, and it's a strike on your record. And then if you become habitual at this, then you stand to lose a lot more, and you stand to become, marked. And not only that, after so many people get prosecuted and litigated for this kind of stuff, they're going to start changing some laws and some rules and some regulations, and it's going to make it a way more difficult for um the bigger YouTubers to make their money. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna start putting in all kind of rules, and you can have fun and enjoy each other without shoot below the belt or fight below the belt. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if Bambi though got her just reward or what she was looking for, but I'm certain that she did get something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
she
yeah,
did get some type of justice. Hey,
yeah.
Sassy.
Okay, I'm a mute.
That's just like, okay, y'all know we was covering the case with here locally in my city. I'm gonna mute you, hon. The case here locally, we were covering that with Laverne. Y'all remember? Y'all remember her man? Wait, my friend, her man. Hold on. Now I can't remember the goddamn name of the book. Oh, if Laverne is watching, she gonna be like, I know you ain't forgot the name of my book, but it's called her book is called My Friend, Her Husband, My Man. And I do have that in my if you go through all my videos and look up in my videos, uh I have all those videos that we had done on that particular book. Okay. So it's a playlist. It's a playlist out there for those of y'all who might not have no idea what I'm referring to. It's a playlist out there, and it is called My Friend, Her Husband, My Man. And so basically, what happened was, excuse me, Laverne was having an affair with the lady's husband, and they got into it. I interviewed Laverne, who was the mistress. I interviewed the wife, and the husband wanted to be interviewed. Y'all remember that crazy ass interview? I interviewed all three parties, and it ended up going to court. And I was almost about to have to go to court because I was about to be subpoenaed along with the other people here in our city. But it didn't come down to that because in the end, they were like, okay, this is what we can do to you, Laverne. Pay a fine, write her a letter, and you ain't got to go to jail because she did kind of the same thing, except for she didn't post a picture of a female. She posted a picture of the husband online. Now she did have it covered up, excuse me, with like a smiley face, but it still managed to get to court. And it was the same type of thing, like cyber sexual, revenge, whatever you want to call it. That was like the same type of case here in my city of Omaha. And I was mad because I'm like, why I gotta be subpoenaed just because they jumped on my YouTube channel and we discussed it? I gotta go to court too. But anyway, I'm glad it didn't go that far. Now, Laverne, she was like, I'm gonna write her a letter. I don't know what kind of letter it was. I should ask her. I should contact her because I know Shelly said that she was gonna see if Bambi Doe can give her a copy of the letter so she can read it online. And wondering how sincere Jay Dunn might try to be or try to act in the letter. But I should have asked Laverne that too. Can I read? What's the letter say? What the But I don't know. When it comes down to stuff like that, of course you're gonna make it all good. You're gonna make it all good. You're gonna make yourself seem so sorry, and make it so heartfelt, and promise never to do it again, and all that kind of bullshit. But I don't know. We shall see if Shelly get her hands on that letter. That'll be nice to hear what Jay Dunn had to say because Jay Dunn don't want to talk about it. And I get it. If y'all knew I was in court for some bullshit like that, I wouldn't want nobody on here talking about it either. But the shit is out here. It's on YouTube. The shit that we've been seeing with Bambi. Like, how can we not talk about the court case when we literally seen you post pictures of these ladies on your community wall? So if we gonna discuss the pictures that you've been posting, and you discuss the pictures, and you discuss these ladies and talk about their kids and all kind of stuff, when it gets to court, we gonna continue that conversation. In my Larry Reed voice, the conversation.
The pictures. Talk about the pictures.
Oh, there you go. Sounded like bro. The pictures, the pictures. Miss Cooper said cyber harassment laws are much stricter now. Yep, they sure are. But again, like we all grown up on here. We grown. You know you can't do that to people. You cannot do that to people.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Everybody out here is grown. We got kids. I mean, So check this out. What would you tell uh, a high schooler that's being doxxed and her news or pictures are being posted all over the internet? What would you tell your child if she was going through something at this point? And especially if you yourself was guilty of doing the same thing. How would you feel if it were one of your children being doxxed or something like that? What would you do? Is there anything that you can say being a 40, 50-year-old individual doing this kind of stuff? It just doesn't fit the age bracket. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like, yeah, come on, y'all. We're too old for this here. We're too old. It's like we can't play without fighting dirty. It's like everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people are what they call schoolyard bullies growing up, still fighting dirty, throwing the dirt in your eye and beating you up, kind of thing.
I mean, if it was my child being cyberbullied like that, yeah, we would take it to court. We would go to court. But I hope they wouldn't do anything like that though, because it's like I remember an incident. I ain't gonna give all the details because it's not my story to tell per se. But one of my children was in like a chat room. It's like all they friends like on Facebook or something like that. You know how we have chats on Facebook and they add people to the group or whatever in the inbox. And somebody had posted a pic in there of a girl, and my child didn't do it, but the pic kept getting passed around, and the school found out. And like all those kids were about to be in trouble. And when they found out that they could face charges and stuff, like all the kids, besides like the one who posted it, said, "Well, we didn't put the post in the pic. We didn't post the picture in there." I mean, that was a lesson to my son because he was like, "I was the one who posted it, but it was a group chat, so they all saw it." And then other people started sharing it and they were discussing it. And that's when he realized how serious this can be. Even though he didn't post it, but he saw it. And it was like, okay, that was a wake up call for him. And we had a very long conversation about that shit. And he didn't understand at first that he could be in trouble and could, possibly face charges and whoop, whoop, whoop. He had no idea. He was like, I'm just in the group. They showed a picture. He was like, ah ha ha, laugh out loud, whatever, response they gave. And, but he learned. But you have to tell your children, don't even post those pictures. Don't send a picture to a boy. That boy that you think you so in love with at 14, 12, 16, 18, whatever, y'all most likely won't be together next month, next school year. After high school graduation, y'all going on to two different colleges. Y'all might not be together. Boys that age, they share that shit. They text it to each other. They show each other. They get together during their football games or they workouts, their practices. They showing stuff on their phone. Hey man, look at that! I hit that. You know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. And then you won't have to be in that situation, in that position where you have to go to court and try to take action against something like that or be embarrassed by your entire school. Because that shit, when that shit start going around, it keeps getting passed around, passed around, passed around. So yeah, don't ever, I don't care how in love you think you is with this guy, he wants you to send him a little picture. Don't do it. Don't do it. But what did Lovely One? I think Lovely One said up here, does she need help writing that letter? And hey, Doreen is blessed. What's up? Yeah, that was Lovely One. She said, so do anyone need help writing an apology letter? I know Shelly has said that Jay Dunn should hit up Kimmy. Just Kimmy, because just Kimmy has some really nice handwriting. And she was like, maybe you need to hit up just Kimmy and get some help, writing that letter and stuff. Now, if you need help writing essays, I can help you with that because I can write an essay in my sleep. Okay, shoot, I can write an essay overnight, 10 pages, and not even really read the damn book of what I'm supposed to read. I used to get some good ass grades on my essays in school and college. And college, just give me a topic and I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What's up, Chat Rat? What's up? I just love that little picture of your doggy. Yeah, best advice, don't do it. Yup. Vibrant said if I had a child that was posting news on the internet, I wouldn't take it to court, but I might end up in court because my child would be wore out. She said, no, sir, no, ma'am. Don't be posting your cookies on the internet. Shoot. Don't be posting that stuff on that. Shoot, that stuff is precious. Treat it like it's gold. Shoot. Treat it like it's a ancient artifact. There's only one of them in the world. You gotta treat it like, you know what I mean?
But you know what? It's the thing. Here's the thing, though. One, when you get these kids get a certain age, you can't tell them nothing. I mean, I don't care. You could talk out both sides of your mouth till you're blue and gray, and they're still not gonna do what you know what I'm saying, suggest or what have you. But all you can do is the best you can do and hope for the best. You understand? But for the sake of love, these babies will do a whole lot of stuff thinking that the individual loves them like they love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So
because
it's like,
Vibrant said, wait, what? A high schooler? Yeah, honey.
girl, it goes
No,
on you.
that's like
Listen,
the norm.
listen,
High
Vibrant, you
school.
don't watch, she don't watch Lifetime.
I guess not, girl. You better start watching Lifetime.
You don't watch Lifetime, girl. They
No,
do it
it's
on college campuses.
I
They
don't
do
know how
it's
many
get back
boys.
in high school. Girl, they be having all kind of stuff like mean girl groups that spam emails and these Facebook and doing different chat. Oh my God. It's so much that goes on. Girl, listen. I see, but I was one of them mamas, y'all, that popped up at the school all the time. My kids hated it. They hated it. Because check this out. I skipped school in high school. I knew exactly where to go, where to find them, what hallways. Even if it wasn't the same high school I went to that back hallway with the doors. See, here in Michigan, some of the doors are chained up, unfortunately, because they be doing some scurvy stuff. But anyway, going to that back hallway, whatever, it never failed. I knew exactly where to go. I go to my child classroom and they wasn't in there. I was like, okay, I'll be back. Give me a hall pass. I'll be right back. I'll be back with her. Go straight to that hallway and I broke her face. She seen me and she's like, oh, snap. Where you supposed to be? So I knew exactly where she was. And I stayed involved. So I knew what they were, some of the stuff they were going to. Now, they didn't tell you everything. But I had one of the young ladies that came to my house that was supposed to be my daughter's friend, stole her cell phone that I purchased for her. This girl called, not only she knew my daughter's phone number and all this, that, and the other, called and had the phone uh changed to her name. You hear me? And put a password on it. To have the phone changed, and the girl was using my daughter's phone as if it were her own, and it was on my bill. I had to shut the whole thing down. But they do dirty stuff. And then when she got mad, she got up a group of girls to try to jump my kid. But she didn't understand who she was messing with. She didn't understand who she was messing with. I ain't had to. And this is on God. I'm not even a person like this. I told my sister-in-law, I was like, sis, come right up to school with me. I'm about to go up here, see what's going on with baby girl, because some girl hit her in the face with a lock and chipped the inside of her eye, chipped the bone on the inside of her right eye. So I said I had to go up to school. Oh my God, it didn't take me to do that. I looked up. When I got to the house to pick her up, it was 6 carloads of people. People got up to the school, the people was like, oh, y'all, hold on. It's more y'all than it is of us.
That's
It's more y'all than
my
it is.
family. We be deep.
Girl, they was like, please, y'all, just go to the police station with me. Went up there to the police station, pressed charges against the girl. I told him I did not want, I said, this girl is only like 14 years old, 15. Don't want her to have a felony on her record, but she needs some rehabilitation. Girl, this
She would
girl
have had
was
a
shot.
felony. Let it have been me. She would have had a felony or two.
Wait a minute. This is what the prosecutor said. He said, because of you, we gonna do this. She gotta go to class. She gotta go to anger management class. She gotta do this. She gotta do that. What the girl do? Snuck out the window. Did some other scurvy stuff. He called me back. He was like, probation it is. She about to go. We locking her up and
Yeah,
she
she
has a
needs to tell me,
felony.
you hit my damn child and knock some bones out their eye. The,
It was a
shit.
girl. Oh my God. Girl, they was hanging out the windows. I had to drive and hold my sister in the little B.I. whoop you. I was like, girl, you too old. But you couldn't tell my family nothing. They went for, it was 6 carloads of people. Six. And I'm like, they don't play like that, but they play dirty in high school. They do some dirty stuff. And these
See, I ain't never fought a
grown-ups,
kid, but if it was in self-defense, I'm fighting. Now, I didn't jump in a fight
yeah.
with my son who was getting jumped, but I ain't never done fought no kid one-on-one. But that shit right there make you want to whoop somebody's kids. And like I told that one kid, the boys who was jumping my son, and I jumped in. Tell your mama come down here. I'm gonna call his daddy, and we can all scrap outside, okay? Outside the building. I sure did. I
It's
called
only,
his dad. I was like, "Yep, I'm waiting on the parents. They should be on their way." But the police came and all that kind of other shit. But yeah,
girl, it was only one
my
time
son
I
didn't
was
have no
involved,
problem
and
with
I am
that.
not proud of it. It was one time I was involved, and I was not proud of it at all.
Look that shit. I was proud. I'm gonna stand up and defend mine. You ain't about to jump my son.
Oh, I'm gonna
And I'm
defend
just gonna stand
mine.
there and watch.
I'm going, girl,
They be like,
fine.
get off him, get off him.
I
No,
die for mine.
I'm gonna take
I
that
die for
one.
mine.
You handle that one. We about to do this shit. Yeah, these kids these days, and that's the problem. Too many of us are scared of these kids. That's one of the problems right there, because of the laws. You can't do nothing to me. Come up on me and try to swing on me. Come
You
walk
hear
up.
me?
Come
You
up and
hear
try to
me?
swing on me. Shit, my son's
What they
crazy.
say
He
in
always
Atlanta?
crazy.
What they say in ATL? Nuck if you buck.
Shit, they know
Nuck.
I'm crazy. All the teachers did too. School to school to school. But anyway, enough of that. I hope J Dunn did learn her lesson. I really do. As far as Bambi though, she did get some type of justice. J Dunn do got a year of probation. She got to pay some fines.
But
Um,
what about the did you see that Larry Nelson video?
yeah, I was gonna get to that after I summed this up.
Oh,
But,
my bad.
that's okay. Yeah, but yeah, she did have to pay some fines. It's gonna be like almost $1,000. She do gotta take down. Now, see, that's the thing. Somebody in the chat, who's that? Lovely. Hold on, let me get some water. Lovely said 2 channels got to come down. Now, see, that's what we're not sure about, though. Lovely, did you hear that it was really 2 channels? Because in court they said 2 URLs. Now that could technically mean 2 videos, or it could mean 2 YouTube channel URLs. So I'm not so sure about that yet. I'm gonna keep my eyes open on those channels and see, what's going on with that. But what's this right here? Kate Rank got that was talent, no special effects, no scripts. Oh, they must be talking about something in the chat. Because I don't know what they talking about. Somebody said, Vibrant, my sister love those old movies. I'm like, girl, why are you watching Baby Jane? Oh, I watched Baby Jane. That was a good movie. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water, throat dry. But yeah, $1,000 Unpretty Kimmy. Yep. She said her name is Unpretty Kimmy. Oh, that's right. Just Kimmy's name used to be Pretty Kimmy, huh? And then after, I don't know why she changed it to Just Kimmy, because her name used to be Pretty Kimmy. And then we saw her pictures and mugshots, and next thing you know, she started a channel called Just Kimmy. Go figure. But yeah, so moving right along in my Just Kimmy voice. So what do y'all think about Larry Nelson's video that he made regarding VS? Like, he had mentioned on his video that people have been hitting him up, people have been calling him, texting him, sending him messages that VS is still in contact with his daughter, and things like that. And they have, I guess, been wanting to know how he feels or what he thinks about what with VS coming back. So what do you think about that, Sis Lo? Are you there, Sis Lo? Did you fall off? Did you? Hello? I think she's on mute and don't know it, Sis Lo. Well, anyway, anybody else? What do you think about what Larry Nelson had to say regarding VS? Now, I could have sworn that he had already came out and said something, but I guess
Can
he
you
did.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I'm sorry. Remember, I was asking you, you might have to mute me because
Okay, now we can't hear you. Child. Cisco, we can't hear you. I don't know what's going on with her phone. But anyway, some of what Larry Nelson had to say, excuse me, he was saying stuff like, as far as VS, she's a one-trick pony. Because all she does is dox people and things like that. And he was saying how doxing, basically, she has to come different this time, or that's not scaring people, that's not really affecting people anymore. And I think doxing is, I think he's kind of right as far as the doxing. Like, we see it so much happening on here, and we see that most of the time when people do dox, it really don't even have a effect, really. I mean, even people with, okay, let's look at Just Kimmy. Since we were talking about her a minute ago because of Unpretty Kimmy's name there. Just Kimmy, how many mugshots she got? How many have we seen? 2 or 3, if not more, mugshots that she got. Somebody doxed her, posted her mugshots, and yeah, they can say it's public information. You know, that's how people try to get out of the doxing word per se. Like if it's public, if it's on a court page, if it's on something like that, it's not really doxing because it's public. But you know what is doxing is basically when you take somebody's information, even though it is public, and you try to humiliate them or you post it maliciously or something like that. That still is considered harassment. You know, so but anyway, she has a very, very um lucrative channel, I must say right now. She has a lot of subscribers. Her channel is growing rather nicely. She gets a lot of support from her platform. Cash App, Super Chat, subscribers, members. Her numbers are really good out of like the entire beef sector. Like she's one of the top people, if not the top, when it comes to the numbers, right? And her mugshots has been posted I don't know how many times in the beef sector. And I can say other people too. You know that people post stuff and try to, you know, dox them or humiliate them and stuff like that. And it's like it can affect you if you let it. It can affect you. And I mean a mugshot is pretty bad. You know, when somebody find out you was shoplifting or you was stealing or you did this or that or embezzlement, like even what's that lady in Five Apes Camp? Embezzling insurance company, insurance fraud. I mean, oh my God. It really is embarrassing, but you can either let it break you or you can be like, shit, shake them shoulders off, shake them shoulders off. Yeah, okay, y'all found out I went to jail, I was on probation, I was whatever for embezzling, insurance fraud and shit. But I'm still up here. I'm still creating my videos. I'm still entertaining, interviewing celebrities. You know what I mean? So you can't this doxing that people do if you want to let it affect you and let it affect you in a positive way. Like a lot of people's up here saying, I'm not scared of ES. I'm not scared of ES. She don't scare me. You know, like Pizza and like the other people in here. She don't scare me. I ain't scared of her. Da, 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 da. But it's like, if you're not really scared of a person, you don't even have to put on. You don't even have to put on. I mean, it's people in all of our cities and all of our neighborhoods. It's bullies everywhere. But you don't have to walk around every day with your chest poked out. I ain't scared of this person in our community. I ain't scared of that person in our community. Like, especially if that person ain't even fucking with you. So just keep on doing what you're doing. If somebody docs you or something like that, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing your YouTube channel, your commentary. There are people who have been ran off of YouTube. There have been, and we ain't even gonna get the name calling, but y'all know the faces that we don't see in Timor on YouTube. And one of them had involved a boy that was murdered down in the Florida. And y'all know who I'm talking about, right? And a lot of controversy was surrounding that person. And that person wasn't doxxed per se, but something was alleged, you know, some foul doings, some lying, some, you know, and a lot of hate on that person. And that can happen to any of us in this sector, this little community that we in on YouTube. But you can either let it affect you positively, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna shake this shit off, I'm gonna keep moving, I'm gonna grow my channel, you know what I'm saying, and become one of these big old well-known YouTubers, you know, out here. Or you can let people run you off. Will I let somebody run me off of an internet entertainment platform? Hell no. Hell to the no. But you know, it's up to you. It's up to you. And then also with that, you know, when you out here doing a lot of fuck shit and you know harassing people, bullying, you know, things like that. A lot of times, people is going to go behind the scenes and try to find out information about you. You know that's how it goes on here. That's how it goes. And we're pretty much used to it. So that's why I say Larry Nelson is kind of right. I think in his suggesting that VS, what else can you do? Ain't nobody, that shit don't even affect people anymore. People get doxxed every day. Some people been doxxed down to their toenails on here. And they still up here. They still making commentary. They still doing videos. They still kikiing and, having fun up on here. So that's why I say doxing people sometimes doesn't even, it's like, it's not even worth the person going out to find the information to put on here, because in the end, it really don't matter most of the time. Where you live, where you work, if you got a mugshot, it really don't matter. But anywho, y'all check out Larry Nelson's video and see his response about VS. Again, a lot of people have been hitting him up and reaching out to him saying, "What do you think about VS being bad? What do you think about this? What do you think about her still being in contact with the children?" And he had things to say about his child too, his daughter, who he thought he was really, really close to. He thought they had a really, really strong bond. And he said he didn't think that she'd ever be paid off $800 something dollars, which they was money they had raised and gave her. And he also mentioned how, as far as like if it was to go to court or something like that, the allegations against him, that the prosecutors or somebody said, well, being that she was paid money, even though they couldn't positively say she was paid money to lie or anything like that, but that she was provided money surrounding these allegations, this story. They said it won't hold up in court, most likely. I don't know. I even Jay Wilson said he don't think that Larry did nothing to his children. I don't know the man personally, but I would hope he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why a child would lie, on the other hand, but we do know that that children are known to lie about certain things if they don't get their way, or if they don't like how they've been treated by a parent or an adult. It ain't even got to be a parent. It could be a neighbor or a coach or a teacher or something like that. But again, I'm not putting any allegations out there that his child is a liar. I'm not putting allegations out there that he did it. I just hope he did. But on that note, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to our little lunch hour live, and I thank you guys for liking and sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all the new subscribers to the Hood Table, all my hoodies. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys always. If you want to be a blessing to the channel, Cash App, $ the Hood Table 402. And on that note, everybody, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Bye.